What is up, everybody? What is up? It is Eric here, back on Zero Ink Games, bringing you our Week 3 of the IBL, Season 7 against JB and his Cincinnati Dreds. I remember it this time. So as you can see, they got the teams on screen this time. Figured that would be a good place to start. We are doing a post-com. If you don't know what we're actually bringing on our sets, go ahead and check them out down below. So he brings the Galar, Rapidash, Venusaur, Torkoal, Snorlax, Haxorus, and Charizard. Brings all the threats, just straight up. Not sure about Galar Rapidash. I've tried to use it, and it's just not quite it. I thought it was going to be better. I was really hoping that it would be more special. And they just kind of repainted Rapidash and said, here you go, and then it's poop. But we'll see what he can do with it. So let's get into the battle, and we'll go from there. Ow. Ow. Alright guys, here we go. We are getting ready to fight JB. Alright, so as we can see, he did not bring the Golurks or anything that is immune to electric type attacks, so we're gonna go ahead and lead off with the Alolan Raichu here, and Volt Switch is relatively free. Unless he wanted to lead out Venusaur here, which would have been I mean, it could have been good, who knows. But we'll just go ahead and click the Volt Switch, like the best play, hands down, bar none. He's got a lot of options here. Lava Plume is really strong in the sun, even against Vaporeon. Earth Power is a good play here. Stealth Rocks is probably what he's going to go for. If he has Solar Beam, he could click it here. But we'll see what he does. I'm going to just guess Rocks, and that's what I was assuming as I clicked the Volt Switch there. So we're going to take a look. We easily go into Wet Dream here, kind of just thinking about it, see what he wants to do, but that is the best play here. We'll go ahead and switch into the Vaporeon as he gets up his Rocks. Now, I'm not too worried about Rocks. I don't really have a way to get rid of them, but I'm perfectly fine with them just chilling on my side of the field. So we don't like Sun, especially with a lot of options that can use the Sun against me in Charizard, this, and Venusaur. So we're going to go ahead and click Rain Dance here. What this is going to allow me to do is get rid of the rain, and if he wants to go for Solar Beam, he's trapped. Now, while playing this game, I didn't think he would have Solar Beam. I figured he'd be like Lava Plume, Earth Power, Stealth Rocks, and Rapid Spin. So he wants to get rid of the rocks on his side of the field, or any kind of hazards, because I do have quite a bit of hazard access. But we see that he does pack the Solar Beam, and we catch him. And we're like, alright, well, we just click Scald right here. Rain boosted Scald, and down goes Little Turtle. And the sun is shining no more. That is it. Boom. Done. That's one problem off the board. And we are up early 5-6. Alright, we'll see what he goes out into here. I'm expecting the Venusaur to come out here. Charizard would be a bad play because G-Max Solar Beam will hurt, but I don't think he wants to take a rain boosted Scald. So he's going to go out into this here. I'm just trying to think about what I want to do here. So I'm just kind of looking, seeing what this thing does. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to switch out into the Tsar. It's just the best play if he wants to try and Sludge Bomb or Giga Drain. We resist, or we're immune to poison, and we resist the grass type move anyway. So, and like I said, we do a huge chunk of damage with Gyro Ball. So I'm not worried about what Broccoli's going to do here. So waiting on his move here. We're going to go ahead and switch out Wet Dream and go into the Tsar. And, we'll take a little bit of those. He's going to go ahead and click the Growth. So Weather Ball is really going to hurt if he is packing that, which I don't see why you wouldn't, especially with this thing that should be coming in against you in the sun. So, but we do go back up to full, so we're going to just go ahead and I do think I go for Gyro here. I feel like damage, put pressure on against this thing is the way to go. Because then he won't want to stay in and try to do anything else again. But he's going to go for the Weather Ball. That's going to do a lot to us. I'm going to go ahead and bang him with a thing here. Now, I'm going to go ahead and click Protect here. Just so I can get some more leftovers turns, not realizing that the rain also ends this turn. So that looks like I'm making 10,000 IQ plays when I'm just making, like 4 IQ plays. But we take all of what's going on right now. We're getting lucky. It's all luck at this point. I just no skill. This was all luck. So we go ahead and get that, and I'm like, well, I can stay in here because Weather Ball's not boosted now, so we can go ahead and just get up our rocks because I don't know if he's gonna do what he's gonna do here. Oh no, I clicked the Gyro Ball again. Okay, I thought I put up the rocks here. I do go for the Gyro Ball again. It's just really good against whatever he wants to throw out. Here comes the Snorlax. It's not that good against this thing though, but damage is damage on this thing, and we can see what type of item it is. And we get to see its leftovers, so that feels really great to me. Alright, now I'm not sure what this thing wants to do here. It has a plethora of moves that it can go for, but Toxic feels really good to hit this thing with. This is crazy. He's faster than me. So he is not a minus speed nature. So that's good to know. He's now slower than me, or I'm now faster than him after the curse. But we'll go ahead and get the Toxic off, and luckily he is not immunity. So I don't know what other ability is, because you'd want Glutton if you're, I guess Thick Fat could be one. I guess that's the one. Right? It gets Thick Fat. I don't know. But we got this thing Toxic, so he's on a timer. Now, most common Snorlaxes of this run Rest, so that's something I got to really prepare for. But I can click Stealth Rocks here. And we'll see what he wants to do. I'm in a really bad spot here. Like, I thought it was just GG. I thought this thing was just going to run Train on me, because he gets quite a few curses. And there's nothing I can do about it. Because I make one wrong switch here, and if he attacks, GG. I think +2 Facade hurts. If he's running Facade, which I would assume he could run Body Slam too. We don't want getting paralyzed, though we get the Guts a boost. So on Machamp, if we go into that, and we don't, want like Raichu to go down or anything else like that. So I can't literally do anything to him. I've done about all I could. So here, I just go into Vaporeon after kind of trying to look and see what I want to go into. But I think Vaporeon's the best. I can Scald, I can Wish and Protect, and I don't know, weaken it somehow. Get him to a point where I can bring him a champ and punch him. that's kind of all. That's my best play at this point, is to somehow do something to him, to really pressure him, and we catch him. So we're getting healed up here. So my best play is to just click Scald here, not just click damaging moves and try and get some sort of damage on him, and see if we can lower him down to a point where we can come in and either kill him or two-shot him if he clicks rest. So that's kind of my thinking. I've got to either get him to sleep, and then I can bring him a champ and double bop him if he's not sleep talk. So we go ahead and get the Scald. He does Facade, and Wet Dream just drops to a +3 Snorlax here. Alright, so he is in clicking rest range, so now I got to figure out what to do here. I think my best bet is to go into Machamp, which I go right into right away. Now this part I'm like, do I Gigantamax here? Do I just hit him with the close combat? It was so hard trying to figure out what to do. As you can see, I'm looking to see, okay, how much attack is he at? What's his defense like? Now I'm putting that in the calc. I like the chest timer for the calc, so I can, I got more time, which is good. It's good. So I'm looking at this and I'm trying to get the calc to work with the Gmax Chai Strike and make sure I've got the right damage output. Which, let me tell you, fighting Gmax moves are booty. They have. I would have just liked them to stay the same instead of getting decreased. Understandably that they give you some sort of bonus. Like regular fighting gives you plus attack, but I would have liked them to stay the same base power, so that way I could Gigantamax and still punch something. I don't know if that would make it completely broken, but right now that's how I feel. I feel like it was useless in that point. I could not Gmax Tri-Strike him because he would live, he would rest, and my Dynamax would be wasted because he could just continually do that to me. Over and over again, unless I got, I could have crit, so that's a thing, but we've seen how that's worked so far. Showdown likes to give me just crits out the wazoo, which is crazy. Alright, so he goes out into the Charizard here, which this is the matchup we wanted, and so we're going to really hurt this thing here. So it is time, guys. We're in trouble because this thing is really gonna hurt us. So I'm looking here, looking to see, do I switch here into Raichu now and preserve this, or do I Gigantamax and go? And I'm looking, and it's time, boys. It's morphin' time. So his monster is going to grow here. There's that monster. There it is. Look at this thing. But guys, it's time.
It's morphin' time.
Let's go, Macho! Let's go, baby. Let's go. All right. So we click Thunder Punch in the face. We pop our Cobra Berry. This is awesome. We take this, and let me tell you, that makes you almost drop one in your pants, because that's damage. Even after Koba, it does half to a Gigantamax. Alright, so we punch him in the face. And we get some electric now. We just click it again. I click Chi Strike in case he wants to switch out for some weird reason. But no, he's gonna airstream. That's the best play. So goodbye, Machimo. You did kill the Snorlax. That was if I got a low roll, I had to get like the minimum roll for that not to kill. But whew, let me tell you, that was a brow beater right there. So we just go out into deeps here. Now, dumb me and playing the game here. Everyone at home is thinking, Surfer outspeeds, you're good. I totally forgot that that's a thing. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna take my my damage from the whatever move here. The wildfire is gonna do like 90% to me, and I'm just gonna hope to live here. And I'm like, oh wait, why am I faster? It wasn't until after the game I was like, oh, there's electrics. The electric terrain is on the field. So we outsped by a lot. And we bodied it with Thunderbolt. So, let me tell you, that's a... So, we've gotten a lot of threats gone here. This is still pounding. So he's going to go out into the this thing here. And my best bet is just to go into Clefable and hope he's not carrying Poison Jab and Dragon Dance is right in front of my face here, because that's probably GG, because we saw he was Molt Breaker. So if he was Dragon Dance, we were toast. I mean, he had the perfect matchup right there. He now knows I'm Scarf. He's gonna first impression me. Dink. Gets a crit, I believe. Oh no, that's just a max roll. But we click Ice Beam here. Now this, I was about to click Moonblast, but I'm like, I'm just gonna click Ice Beam. It's right there. It's closer. It'll kill. Life Orb. He goes out into the broccoli. He's not expecting Ice Beam at all. He's expecting Moonblast. Nope, surprise! Broccoli's down. So, whew. We're sweating it. We don't have to worry about no more. We don't have to worry. Alright, so we got Clefable dancing. She's showing off them moves. She's like, I am the pink blob, but don't diss my moves. Alright, so he goes into G for a little action here. Alright, so we switch out into the Bell. Because his little play rough's not going to do anything. The only real super effective move he gets to hit this is Mystic Fire. He's going to damage himself, and that's not a two-shot, so this thing is also Scarf, because he switches out here. It's like he would have nothing else to really stay in on, any reason to stay in, but it is Scarf. So he goes out into this thing. My best play is I click a Gyro Ball here. Now, I thought this would do more to this thing. It is a glass cannon, but it survived, so that's exciting. He's going to go ahead and he's going to click the Earthquake here. No reason not to. I just click Gyro Ball again. There's nothing that I want to have take anything that this monster wants to do. I determined that this thing was choice in some way because he switched out on the first impression and did not click Dragon Dance. We go back out into Blob here. Or no, I think about going into blob here, but I'm like, no. 1-2-3. We should outspeed. We should outspeed. He did not show. He didn't show Dragon Dance, so we can definitely go out into 1-2-3 here, and we can just click the Dark Pulse. If he wants to switch in the Gala Rapid Dash, it will drop. But he likes to stay in, so we go ahead and we get rid of this because we are max speed. We outspeed him by 1 point. He was choice banned, so no big deal. All right, here comes the Gala. However he says it. So we just stay in and click Dark Pulse here in case he wants to miss. Nah, nobody misses play ref against me. That's fine. Even with Roselli Belly, I still die. That's crazy. Yeah, even with Roselli Berry, I still die a lot. It's awful. We just go ahead and here click Moonblast. We do get a crit. I don't think that crit matters. He's gonna go ahead and play rough me. That's not even a 2-shot. So we just drop this thing. I mean, it's Life Orb boosted Moonblast. That should just knock it anyways, because it's not resisted. So a good game to JB. That was definitely a sweaty one. Let me tell you guys, that was a good match. Like I said, really hard to prep for. Seeing what Charizard, Venusaur, and Blastoise could do to the team. So I'm really excited that we were able to get that dub and catch him a few times with some lucky plays. So. Thank you all for watching. Be sure to check out all the other coaches and JB down in the description doohickey below. And as always, bros, keep gaming.